Good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. We're still going through macros, unfortunately. I'm running out of microbrews to get here in Ontario. I know I don't have a lot of viewers, but if anyone wants to send me a single bottle of anything, I'd love it. I'll try it. I'll put it up. I'll enjoy it. It'll be great. If you don't, we'll just continue doing macros for a while until I get a chance to travel again. But today we're reviewing Carlsberg. Carlsberg is 5% alcohol. It's a beer from Denmark by appointment to the Danish Royal Court. Copenhagen, 1847, so it's a premium imported beer. I've noticed that anytime somebody writes premium on a beer, usually means it's a big time macro. Macros have decided they're premium and everybody else isn't. Got a Carlsberg pint glass here. Carlsberg used to be brewed under license here in Ontario. They learned that that was a stupid thing to do, and they stopped brewing it under license and they started sending in imports. The Carlsberg green bottles are really awesome. I know people don't like green bottles. I mean, I badmouth green bottles too. But the green bottles that the Carlsberg comes in look awesome. I hated Carlsberg brewed here. I didn't mind Carlsberg imported. It's not that I loved it, but I just didn't mind it. Carlsberg, probably the best beer in the world. Your Carlsberg years. I don't remember any of their other slogans. I haven't watched TV in a long time, so I only see commercials if I look them up online. Now, here's the weird thing about this glass. So, you can't really see the pint line because it's very, very, very soft, but the pint line's right here. So I actually just poured that the way it should be poured for this glass. But there's still beer in my can. Doesn't make sense, because this is supposed to be a pint glass. I mean, now it's all in there, but the beer's above the pint line, and the head's above the glass. Doesn't make much sense. It's a orangish gold color. It's just starting the amber hue. Lots of carbonation in there. Almost looks like a cyclone. The head's fading fairly quickly, but I mean, it's not horrible. Now, it says that its only ingredients are water, malt, and hops. Which, I mean, really, really, really sounds great. Just water, malt, and hops. But it's not just water, malt, and hops. Let's be serious. You can smell adjuncts in there. You can smell corn. You can smell a little bit of sugar. But hey, the head's still there, and I love that. Let's give the beer a try. It's a European beer. It has the European macro taste. It has a touch of that Euro skunking, and it was in a can. So that Euro skunking for Carlsberg is purposeful. A little bit of sweetness up front, as this very soft yet crisp beer crosses your tongue. The sweetness fades away, and you're left with bitterness. You're left with bitterness that's emanating from like right here, right at your chest, instead of just your throat, and going all the way up your throat. It's not super bitter, it's a refreshing bitter. It's actually a nice tasting bitter. Now I know a lot of people, if they're going out to get a import, they're going to go out and get Heineken, or they're going to go out and get Stella, or even they're going to go out and get Corona. If it was me buying an import at the beer store, this would be my choice right here. This has the most regular beer flavor to skunk ratio. Stella I find a lot like Heineken. I don't like how just apparent the Euro skunk is in that. Carlsberg I've always found easy drinking. I've always found it nice on the throat, nice on the taste buds. Just a nice beer in general. It's been about 3 years since I've had my last Carlsberg, and I still enjoy it. I'm not going to say, oh my god, it's better than the craft beers out there. But, yeah, it is better than some craft beer. I'm not going to say, oh my god, it's better than all the macros out there. But, yeah, it is better than some macros out there. I'd put it at like a 6.25 out of 10. Carlsberg is actually a good go-to beer. Especially if you get the imported ones. If you get one that's made domestically in your home country and it's not Denmark, can't say that it's good. But this is a pretty good little beer. I've had it bottled, I've had it canned, I've had it on tap. I like all of them. So 6.25 out of 10, guys. Carlsberg is just your average lager. I mean, again, I'm a stout and porter guy. I like my white beers. I like a lot of things. Lagers I can drink. Lagers are fine to drink. Lagers are a great session beer. This is a good session beer if I was sitting down here watching the game. So good beer drinking to all of you. Bye.